What's up, everybody? It's Sunday. It's the final day. I'm with Chris from Comic Tropes and Pros and Cons.
Thank you, Izzy. Yeah. Not everybody usually mentions the second channel, but thank you.
So, how's New York been treating you?
This is honestly one of my best conventions. I've been coming to New York Comic Con since the first one. This is very close to what it felt like just before the pandemic. Artist Alley is stacked with actual pros as compared to some of the prints and fan art and stuff, which is fine. Everybody needs a boost, but really great killer roster downstairs. And on the main floor, while you don't have say DC or Dark Horse, you're getting some of the up and comers. You've got Mad Cave, you've got Ghost Machine representing, you've got Tiny Onion. It's kind of exciting seeing that all come back.
And DC, for the last couple of years, DC has had their presence felt.
They've had the panels, they've had a lot of their creators. There's no question people are talking about Absolute and All In. There's no question.
Yeah. One of the other things on that same topic, apparently James Gunn was here.
I didn't know that. He made a self-appearance.
He made an appearance.
Announce his comic?
No, to announce Creature Commandos.
Oh, yeah. And so they sort of have a presence because there's a Creature Commandos booth.
And they planted it all over the city. They sprayed
I didn't know that.
When you go outside, you'll see the cement floors.
Yeah.
And it's Creature Commandos, December 5th. I know. That's good marketing, but I don't know how they pay for that.
I hope it's good.
I hope it's good. The animation style looks really amazing.
I have a lot of faith that James Gunn has built up faith over the years.
Yeah.
A lot more great than average.
Exactly. What does people have to look forward to in the next Comic Trope episodes? What you got going on?
I have to keep coming up with ideas.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's how that works. Or you can just find them to me, and then I'll put it on my channel.
I've had a lot of success at this convention lining up some interviews. I'll keep that a little secret, but some big name interviews. I'm going to do some more artist deep dives. I've wanted to do Alan Davis and Frank Frazetta, so I'll probably be doing those soon. But first, I'm going to look at the history of a really obscure part of comics, Tiana Bibles. Are you familiar with Tiana Bibles?
I'm not familiar, but I was familiar with some of the other ones you just recently did.
Okay.
The really obscure ones.
This is obscure. Basically, from the 30s through the 60s, people would just illegally make pornographic comics with existing intellectual property like Popeye and Betty Boop. And it was very successful, and it sort of did lead to the rise of underground comics.
Yeah.
So it's a weird piece of history. We don't have to go too salacious with it. Well, it's just an interesting piece to go into.
I'm just thinking about, you went with, comic addict, Scotty V.
Yeah?
Well, he recently interviewed you. He's been doing a lot of those types of books lately.
He has. I told him. I was like, Scott, just so you know, your most popular video was about Cherry Pop Tart. I was like, do you like that stuff? He goes, yeah. I go, lean into what you like. I go, people will watch it if you're passionate about it.
Well, he's one of those guys that his Wednesday pull list is insanity.
Okay.
And what I mean insanity is I don't know how he pays the rent, and I love you, Scotty. We would do this show called Shows What You Got, where everybody brings their comic books.
Yeah.
And everybody has a high or low, you spend $50 high or low, and he's always above it. But then he brings his books and is like, I got this, and he reads every single one. That's especially in this day and age. We don't have time.
You have to carve out time to read comics. I literally have a day on Monday morning where I'm like, this is my comic reading time.
It's hard. It's definitely hard. You always get caught up in something. But with that said, as if they don't know where to find you, where do they find you?
YouTube. I've got a channel called Comic Tropes. And then I do have a second channel that's smaller, but where I can do freeform content like live streams, interviews, and a junk movie show with Jim Mafood called Trash Movie Bonanza. That channel's called Pros and Cons.
Yeah, so go check it out. It's on YouTube. You'll find it. If you just write comics, he's going to show up. That face right there. So we'll see you soon.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the Izzyverse NYC channel for more adventures and content, and a chance to snag this exclusive New York Comic Con 2024 Amazing Spider-Man with cover art by the legendary Frank Miller. Just drop a comment below. Your luck could be as amazing as Spidey, and I'll see you in the next one. Excelsior.